As you can see, a very busy 2 days that it's been for Linda Mnisi, and of course he is in Durban at the moment following up on that story. But we also now are joined by Nobuhle Modise, who is just outside the Durban Magistrate's Court, where 5 of the 7 suspects are expected to make their first court appearance. Nobuhle, I imagine a heavy police presence there, am I guessing right?
Indeed, Naledi, there is a heavy police presence. We also just noticed that there were cars that were leading into the court here, and it seems as though those might have been the suspects that are being brought into the court. And there's high police presence, as you've said. But behind us, we just have media that is around us. But when we did speak to some personnel here at the court, they did say that they're expecting that a lot of people will be here at the court just to witness, that appearance of those first 5 suspects that have been linked to the murders of AKA and his former manager, Tebello Tibz Motsoane. At the moment, we're just waiting. What we've been told is that before the appearance gets ahead, the magistrate will look at the media applications and let us know whether we will be allowed to film proceedings or not, and then the appearance will go ahead as planned.
I mean, that's also going to be a very big talking point, right? Are we able to follow those proceedings? And talk to us a little bit about whether or not we're expecting any sort of civil society gatherings outside of the court, Nobuhle. With the high-profile cases, that does tend to be something that we see.
That is something that we see definitely, Naledi, with cases that are like this. As I've mentioned, that when we did speak to some personnel in the court, the reason why there's such a high police presence in and outside the court is that they are anticipating that a lot of people from, in and around Durban will be here to see what exactly is happening. You will remember that this case, everybody saw that chilling video of AKA, unfortunately, being shot dead outside Wish Restaurant on Florida Road on the 10th of February last year. And so because of that, the type of case that this is, they have ensured that there's high police presence in the court and outside. We will be sitting in Court 11 here at the Durban Magistrate's Court.
Of course, keeping a close eye on things inside of the court for us today. Linda, what are you focusing on for the day?
Well, we'll be focusing on the proceedings, of course, but also following up on what the latest is in terms of that extradition. You'll remember that the two suspects are still in Eswatini awaiting the finalization of their extradition. What the family tells us is that they in fact went into Eswatini illegally, so there's still those talks. So one of the key things to look into, Naledi, is whether or not they'll be deported or extradited. And because of cases like the Nandi Pamakutumana case, where the extradition / deportation has been previously challenged, that will be in focus as well in terms of how the police will then manage that. So the family is really looking into what will happen today, but also, Naledi, what they're telling us is that they also fear for their lives because of the, taxi war that they say they've been involved in for a couple of years now, and won't necessarily be making their way to court. They're hoping to catch the proceedings, on television because they don't know, as they say, who might be waiting for them along the route.
Well, thank you so much for that, Linda Mnisi, and of course our reporter Nobuhle keeping a close eye for us on things in Durban. This is just over a year since we saw the brutal murder of rapper AKA and chef Tibz, and of course 5 of the accused making that appearance in court this morning. We'll keep you updated throughout the day.